Hey, and welcome to the Luxious. Today we're going to talk about the lifestyle and net worth of soccer genius and trendsetter Diego Maradona. Argentine soccer legend who has died aged 60 was no stranger to controversy. Notorious for his wild lifestyle, Maradona turned 60 on 30th of October in far more sober circumstances, sheltered in self-isolation to protect him from the coronavirus pandemic. He suffered 2 heart attacks in the last 20 years and even contracted hepatitis. Therefore, Maradona's precaution after a bodyguard started displaying coronavirus symptoms was understandable. A life of excesses with cocaine and alcohol had taken their toll on the mercurial talent's health. Born in a poor Buenos Aires neighborhood on 30th of October in 1960, Diego Armando Maradona quickly marked himself out as a special talent. Since then, the charismatic and contradictory man had fallen many times only to rise again from the abyss. And always in his unique and inimitable way. Defiant and ingenious, macho, a loyal friend and spiteful enemy, Maradona has always been magnetic. First came the highs. Having made his name helping Boca Juniors win the Argentine title, he earned a move to Catalan giants Barcelona at just 21. At 25, he practically single-handedly dragged Argentina to World Cup glory at Mexico '86. In the quarterfinal against England, he displayed both the devil in him and his genius, first scoring a goal with his hand, which he later dubbed the Hand of God, and then embarked on a mazy run, bamboozling the England defense to score one of the greatest goals in World Cup history. Back in his homeland, he was idolized like a god, to the point that a group of fans created the Church of Maradona in devotion to him. The next year, he would lead ambitious Italians Napoli to their first Serie A title, a feat he would repeat 3 years later. Maradona broke down in flood of tears in 1990 after he failed to inspire an ill-disciplined Argentina to retain the World Cup, losing 1-0 to West Germany in the final. The next year, his Napoli career ended in disgrace after he was handed a 15-month ban for taking cocaine, something he'd been rumored to have done since his Barcelona days. The 1994 World Cup in the US was supposed to be something of a resurrection for Maradona, but instead he was sent home in disgrace after failing another dope test. "They cut off my legs," Maradona complained. Realistically, although he played on for a couple of years, back at Boca, his playing career was as good as over. He had scored 346 goals in 679 matches over a 21-year-long career. As a coach, he never enjoyed the same success and certainly did not have the same flair. Put in charge of the national team with the Lionel Messi in his pomp, Maradona's charges slumped out of the 2010 World Cup in South Africa with a 4-0 quarter-final drubbing by Germany. But his name ensured he was rarely short of offers, whether from clubs in the United Arab Emirates, Mexico, or his homeland. His coaching career has been regularly interrupted by bouts of ill health, mostly self-inflicted. In 2001, 4 years after his retirement, Maradona addressed the packed Bombonera, the home ground of his beloved Boca Juniors. He alluded to his addictions, saying, "I've made mistakes and paid for it, but the ball was never soiled." That was a year after he suffered his first heart attack while on holiday in Uruguay. In 2004, weighing well over 100 kilograms, despite standing only 1.65 meters, he suffered another that almost killed him. It sparked a radical decision to undergo gastric bypass surgery to lose 50 kg. It wasn't the end of his troubles though, as alcohol abuse saw him taken to hospital twice in 2007, suffering from hepatitis, after which he was treated in a psychiatric institution. But he never stayed down for long, nor out of the headlines. particularly due to his friendships with various prominent left-wing leaders in Latin America, such as the late Cuban revolutionary leader Fidel Castro or Venezuela's Hugo Chavez. For 25 years, he insisted he had only 2 daughters, Delma and Giannina. Born in 1987 and 1988 to Claudia Villafan, his childhood sweetheart, who was his wife for 24 years. Since their divorce, Maradona had admitted to fathering at least 5 children in Italy, Cuba, and Argentina through extramarital affairs. Diego Maradona was involved in a tax dispute with Italian authorities, dating all the way back to his playing time in Napoli. The unpaid taxes have been accumulating fines and fees for a period of over 30 years. In 2009, Italian officials publicly announced that Maradona owed 37 million euros in unpaid taxes, which included 23 million euros in interest alone. Police seized some of Diego's jewelry to pay off the debt, roughly 42,000 euros. The vast majority of the remaining debt remained unpaid. Maradona insisted that he had no intention of ever paying the taxes and claimed that he was unfairly mistreated by the Italian authorities. As a result of these statements, Diego was accused of defamation. Among the list of his main assets are 5 houses, 4 in Argentina and 1 in Dubai, 4 cars and jewelry. In recent years, Maradona received all kinds of gifts, many outside of his contracts. For example, when he worked as technical director for Fujairah FC in Dubai, he was presented with 2 luxury cars. When acting as honorary president of Dynamo Brest in Belarus, he received a Hunter Overcomer amphibious tank, a vehicle that can float on water. All of Maradona's assets will remain in the hands of his heirs, who are officially his 5 children. The issue is that there are also other people who claim to be his, and who would be beneficiaries if confirmed. In addition, Maradona's immediate family has experienced internal wars and are not very close. Therefore, negotiations regarding dividing the inheritance are expected to be tough. Maradona is much more than his net worth. He was truly a trendsetter and a hero and idol for many legends. He was undoubtedly a king and will be remembered forever. Hey, if you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you get notified whenever we upload our next video. Your valuable suggestions are very important for us, so do post them in the comment section.